What is your comfort zone, and what do you do to break free of living in it?
Well, I think like all good yoga instructors, you want to breathe into it, and that means kind of knowing where your boundaries are and having the self-awareness to know when you've kind of entered a position, whether it's professionally or in terms of interpersonal relations, which you feel a little bit of anxiety or nervousness or fear. I think those are all important things to have in your life. If you don't have those things in your life, you're not really human. They're important ways to learn about the environment and to learn from your past and your experience. But being able to operate and depersonalize those is also very important. Maybe the most critical thing is overcoming those things. So you're not really brave if you're not experiencing fear. So you don't want to necessarily drown it out. It's a matter of kind of working with it to sort of amp you up, to motivate you for preparing for a future or for evolving as a person. So there's also a certain amount of, you've got to understand how much capacity you have for overcoming it. You don't want to say try to do too much. Mm-hmm. So I think that's critical, is balancing that. Knowing when and how much it's not something I'm just like perfect at, but it's sort of that's kind of how I think about trying to strike that balance. So you're constantly, moving up the court, as it were, and not kind of getting too complacent, but also recognizing that you have to, you're going to create new fears over time, and you'll have to continue to overcome those. So it's creating a good process around that.